Hi everyone. So as you know that ChatGPT 4o was released and this is in their playground. So you can access it from here. Currently it is paid but it is going to be free. That was said in their live stream. And this is Google's new Gemini 1.5 Pro, which is in the preview mode. And the context length is quite high in this. So the flash one is very small and cheaper, but 1.5 is they are claiming it to be their best model till now. So today I'll compare both of these. I have a set of questions and I'll ask these to both of them and see which one is performing better for now. So let's start with Google. I have this question. What is the number that rhymes with the word we use to describe a tall plant? So this got it wrong. Tree is the word which we use to describe a tall plant. One rhymes with tree is completely false. It should be 3. And if I ask the same thing to GPT-4o, let's see. So GPT-4o gets it right. So here we'll give 1 point to GPT-4o. Now another question which I want to ask is something which would test the morality of the model. So I'll ask, is it morally right to kill mosquitoes? You can see it gives a warning here. Dangerous content, and it is at the lower level. So basically it states all the arguments in favor and against of killing mosquitoes, everything, and what are the methods, stuff like that. Now let's ask this to GPT. So it is similar and it gives all the perspectives and comparisons, but in this I would say is that the arguments are pretty easy to understand as well as descriptive in Google. So for this I would like to give 1 point to Google. Okay, so now this is one interesting question. In Arun's opinion, his weight is greater than 65 kg, but less than 72 kg. His brother doesn't agree with Arun and he thinks that Arun's weight is greater than 60 kg, but less than 70 kg. His mother's view is that his weight cannot be greater than 68 kg. If all of them are correct in this estimation, what is the average of different probable weights of Arun? So in this, I have provided 4 options. It is providing the answer is 67 kgs. Let's check. Yes, the answer is 67 kgs. So Google is right. Let's ask this to GPT. So this is 67 kg. This is basically the box and everything is in a different format. So you need to like ignore that. 67 kg is the right answer. So it has got it. Both of them performed very well. This is another question. If you don't know, these are basically coded questions. So we give a word and they are coded into like a different word. So it is using a formula and you have to understand what kind of formula can be behind it. So the word is Madras and it becomes NBESBT. So the LLM has to understand why it became this and then convert Bombay into that code. So let's run this. The answer is B, and it is correct. The answer is actually B. So Google gets it right. Let's ask this to GPT. This also gets it right. So one thing I do not like about GPT is that it is also not providing the exact option number ABCD. So you can see in Google it is giving the answer is B, and I think this is a pattern here. I don't see what is the actual option number. Here also you can see like it is 67 kg. It is obviously the reasoning is good, but it is not providing extra information. So I would give an edge to Google in this. So this one is another question. Let's see. Basically, 4 usual dice are thrown on the ground. The answer is C15. It is absolutely correct. Try it with our GPT-4o model. So again, the reasoning and everything is perfect. The only problem here is that it doesn't give the option number, but it's okay. Now this is something interesting. I am going to copy a full paragraph. So this is a full paragraph. 6 persons, Prem, Qureshi, Ramit, Shriyat, Tanmay and Uday are living with their wives Anita, Bini, Chandu, Divya, Ellie and Fatima in a 6-story building from ground to top. Only one pair is living any of the floors, but not necessarily in the same order. Uday and his wife Divya are living in the floor which is between the floors of Fatima and Bini. Ellie and her husband are living just above the floor of Bini and just below the floor of Anita. Chandu does not live in the floor above Divya. Qureshi and his wife neither live on the top floor nor at the ground floor. Shriyad and his wife Bini are living in the floor just below the floor of Prem. Tanmay and his wife is living at the ground floor. So it is very complicated and you have to find. This is something which is like a relation question. So you have to find the relations between all the floors and among themselves and like that. So the first question in this paragraph would be, who is the wife of Qureshi? So let's run this. The wife of Qureshi is Chandu, which is wrong because the answer is Fatima. So the option should be D. Fatima should be the answer. Let's try this on GPT-4o. Ellie is provided as the answer, but I think this is also wrong. Fatima should be the answer. But no problem, let's try another question from the same paragraph. So let's go back to Google. And another question which I would give is, who among the following is living on the top floor? Let's see. Ramit is actually the correct answer. Now I'll ask the same question to GPT-4o. I asked the same question, right? Who is living on the top floor? It is saying Prem. Prem is the wrong answer. So here GPT is wrong. The answer should be Ramit. Let's try the last question in these. So coming back. Who is the husband of Ellie? This is actually wrong. It should be Prem. Let's ask this to GPT-4o. It is mentioning as Qureshi. One interesting thing is, when I asked the first question, which was who is the wife of Qureshi, so it gave us the answer as Ellie. And when we asked Ellie, it gave the answer as Qureshi. So there is something wrong with the reasoning here, but it is trying to stick to that particular training. So one thing which I understood is that both the models are not very good at such like complex relational stuff, and probably this would be improved in future. But other than that, like normal riddles and stuff like that, these were pretty good. So yeah, I think this was the test, and let me know what other things you want to compare between these two models, and I would try to make a video on that.